Alright, I'm going to show you some of my collection of Hot Wheels. Some of these I'm going to probably do a trade or get rid of. I'll put aside, and then I'll put them on top. Here you go. I'm trying to think of what year. 1999. Some of these I got from a garage sale too. There's another one. I used to have a lot of Matchbox and Hot Wheels. I need a new chair. It's ridiculous. It makes sounds. There's a Woody, a 40. So some of these I'm going to put back in. And some of these I'm going to do a trade maybe. To use Subaru. Ice cream. Oh, first edition, 100 out of 100. Interesting. What year's that? I can't see the date. There's the ice cream truck. There's a swap meet, Hot Wheels swap meet here in Gainesville, Georgia. There's a Dodge van. Charger, purple. T-Bird Stalker. Made in China, India, Malaysia, or Thailand as marked. (2020) 40 out of 40 cars. Huh. Okay. Huh. Police. I guess it's a police. Heat Fleet Series. Jaguar. Oh, I like that one. Oh, I think I have another one I opened up because the case was yellow. Some of these are from the 1990s. This is a Matchbox. I think I picked this up. At one of the stores. 99 cents. Huh. Good old days. I like these off-road things. There's KB Toys. So that should be worth a fortune. Okay. My jokes are not all that great. But some of them are. You just have to catch them. Bentley. The limo. (1980) Camaro Z28. Nissan Patrol. Yes, on this side. Oh, here's another. Let me put this. I might have another one. Another Z28 Camaro 80 Paint Series 404. '76 Blazer. I like this. Old time racer. Here's Suzuki. Another limo. I've never been in a limo. I wonder if anybody has. There's a dragster. And I heard they're going to try to fix up Commerce drag strip. Subaru. I like that. They say they're good cars. I don't know about the repairs. Subaru. I drove one of these at work. I don't know if it was a Subaru or what. Trying to think. At our hotel, it was a 3-shift. Indy cars are hard to find. I'll show you the other ones, the other Indy cars. This is battery dragways. I'm not a big fan of the electric cars. There's another Subaru. I've never seen a treasure hunt yet, and some people don't know what a treasure hunt is. There will be a gold or silver marking on the cardboard between the car and there's another Chevy. I always wish I kept my Matchbox collection and Hot Wheels. Here's a police car or a motorcycle. Hello. Don't you like the sound effects of my chair? Man, it's terrible movement. I always like this candy, Junior Mints. This is going to be a long video. El Camino, that's always wanted El Camino. This is a small cartoon. 68. I know you probably get annoyed with it. And Surf's Up. And you gotta fix the road so the Hot Wheels can go on it. Tootsie Roll. Hummer. Doom It Up. Like these off-road, like I said. I like this one too, 1979 Chevy Nova. Oh, I got a pop. I didn't even look down. I looked down, it's like, oh, I got more to put in here. Found this for $1. Actually, it's going for more. $4 to $5. This is a 2013 metal. And that was my local pickup. I'll find some dollar ones that are worth $5 and more. There's a Plymouth 1933. I'm sorry about the chair. I should have sat on this chair while Dodge. Here's Star Trek. I like that. When I find some of those Star Treks, I usually try to grab them because I got a friend like Star Trek. Off-road. My neighbor gave me this. He paid $3 for this. I wonder where he got this at. Okay, this is what I was talking about. I'm going to pull these. Here's another one. Indy car. I got this off of trade. I traded my Bugs Bunny car for Indy. And actually these will go this, that, and that other one between 15 and up. Yeah, it's like the market. Stock market. 1997 limited edition Hershey Bears. I like those. When I find those minor leagues or NHL and Dave MNHL, I pick them up. Sorry about that. Gotta correct myself. I like this one. Barracuda. Hart sang that song. 68 Plymouth Barracuda. The muscle. Like my muscle. Let's pull some of these from the floor. Biohazard. Thinking, should I keep it? Yeah, back. Jamming Tours. I got loose cars, and I still got a few in my tote. If I see something, I'll pick it up. I'm glad it's cheap, because I'm cheap. But there's some expensive. Here's a surf. I like this one. Surf's Up. I hope you brought your sleeping bag, because this might be a long video. Roadster. Little go-kart. And yes, to the people who don't collect, some of these can be worth some money. And you also want to look for metal. The metal built more than the plastic. Those can be worth more money. And this don't have the rubber tires on, Blink. And you want to make sure you get rubber tires too. That makes the price go a little bit. I like this one, 72 Stingray convertible. I remember sitting when I was a youngster. My grandfather owned Rothbury Motors. He got an Indy car for the showroom. I would sit in it. No, I didn't drive because I was a young whippersnapper. He had a Quonset hut. I don't know if you guys remember the Quonset huts back in the World War II era. They built in the United States. He had one back of the dealership. I think I've shown pictures. But and some of the people who live there locally know. And he had a bunch. I went back there one time. He'd buy at the auctions and stuff quite a few Chevelles. Oh man, I did drive a Chevelle, and they were not power brakes either. Me and Mike Firestone went to the other side of Hilaria to a car show, kind of just driving around, and we were driving on 57 going down up the hill and then down next to the car lot there. Was it Cleveland Street and 57, and on the bypass, man, we came close to hitting that truck because the power brakes didn't. So one of our friends, Jim, had to replace those brakes. Oh, remembering the memories. Me and Firestone hang out. I would go to his house and play basketball quite a bit. We'd play horse or something. And he had an Odyssey 2 video game system. And, of course, Michelle always said hi to me. His parents were nice. They have to be nice if they like me. No. But if you knew where Firestone lived, he lived across the West Ridge, across the Open Door, next to Mrs. and Mr. Barndollar, Kurt's grandma. I went there quite a few times. Did I show that? I just want to make sure I'm showing these. I'm looking at them, putting them in the tote. And talking. I better stop talking, Dave. Stop talking. Some of these I'm going to 57 Chevy. I'm thinking my parents had a 57. I'm not sure. I have to ask Dad. if he can remember. This is a father-son collector pack. I might take that. That might go. 1987 Chevy Caprice, Fast and Furious. I'm looking for the one Paul Walker drove, the green Mitsubishi. And of course, shout out to Mick, the mailman, and Jerry Sexton. They worked at the post office. Actually, this can go for some money. I'm trying to find the UPS out and about in the Federal Express. You want to find, you can easily go to eBay or Amazon to try to find, but like I say, when you're a hunter on stuff, you want to pick it up in the wild, like Facebook Market or garage sales. I bet I could trade this off, but I'm not. It's a hard one to find. Post office. Charles Chew, I tell you, when if you ever get that candy bar and open it up and smell it, oh my goodness. I got this from a friend up north. Look at that, 96 cents. Kmart. Oh, the good old days. Oops, sorry. I'm looking at. What year is this? Huh. Where's the year? 1993. 96 cents. What a deal. I'm going to get with him. I think he has some more. Oh, Chris Miller. He lives around Columbus area. We're going to work on a trade. I got a video game that he wants. So cool. Need to find some more video games. The bus. Here, school bus. If you rode in one of those, huh? Oh, and yeah, I got some loose. I picked up a. I don't think I've showed those loose ones. Garage sale. They're in a Hot Wheel case. Just looking up, and that's where it's at. There's another Toyota Off-Road. Those are cool. I think I have one of these loose. I know I gave one to one of my friends. Another Off-Road Big Air Bel Air. 10 out of 10. There's another Off-Road. Here's the Police French. Trying to find the date. Don't go take a nap. Oh, this is 2023 BMW. Can you imagine a BMW being a police car? I mean, I know they got Chargers, but back in the days it was a Ford, sometimes Chevy. Andy Griffith drove a Ford. This is cool, I like this. Where's the other one? Huh. Where is the other? There it is. I like these semi-trucks. I try to find them, pick them up. And I wish I could find the old metal. Howard Johnson had the rubber wheels. Always like that restaurant. And here's the other one. I'm glad I found this one. Found this at the antique store. Yeah, 69 cents back in the days. What year is that? $1994. I wish I picked up a couple of those. It's the 911. See it? How cool is that? And of course I have to have a Chevette. If I ever find another gray Chevette, there's another one. Yeah, that's just that same plastic. So I got two of those. Here's a Nova. I think Chip, one of my friends, I think he had a Chevelle, if I'm not mistaken. If Chip's watching this, he'll tell me. He would pick, I'll be on the side of the road. I went 11th grade, I went to JVS, and then I went back to Larry West for my senior year. I didn't like the class I was in. But I would hang out with, of course, Larry West, Pete, and Carl Nash, and Chip, and there was someone else at our table. We would all eat together. Let's throw this away. I'll probably get rid of this one, too. And here we go. One of the best hockey players. How many minutes? 27. Oh my goodness. I hope you guys are grabbing a popcorn or peanuts while you're watching this. Sid Cosby. I tell the sports community, this is the card you want to get. He's going to shoot for the goal past Wayne Gretzky and the other guy. From Washington. I think he retired. Nissan Patrol, but Sid, he's still kicking butt. There's a Spider-Man. Where did I get this one? Oh, yeah, I got it from Joe. We did trade. Corvette. There we go. There we go. Another off-road. I'm not gonna get up early in the morning and hunt Hot Wheels. If I find one, I find one with the gold or silver. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna do like some of these people are doing. They do like sports cards too. So if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. Just materialistic things. I can't take it to the grave. I probably could and lay next to it, and someone else probably dig it up and take it. But I'm not going to be doing that. Denzel Washington always says you never see a Hertz with the U-Haul behind it. And that's true. Where did I get this? Oh, I know where I got that. Another Chevette. Yay. I had the gray Chevette. I've showed the picture before. Actually, because that was gas. I had a Mitsubishi Mirage. Yeah, it was a Mirage. I used that for Nabisco because driving around saving gas. And then later traded that in for Mitsubishi Galant 96. And yes, if I know I blew something when I was trying to pass this Corvette and trying to get in the other lane on the bypass to go to Columbia, and he was just there, so I had to floor it. And I had a 4-cylinder, and I know something popped, but I drove it anyways, and then I got back to Gainesville, where I live, and drove it quite a while, and then boom, it stopped. And then Firestone tried to fix it, and they screwed up. So that's when I got my Dodge Stratus. I didn't mind the Dodge Stratus, believe it or not. I didn't mind driving that. One of my friends that I worked with at Ace always thought I drove a pickup or some big truck because I was a big guy. After my surgery, my thyroid surgery. But nope. I had the Mitsubishi Mirage, and then went to Nabisco. Then I went to here's another Corvette I like, the white. I'd like to find a blue one. I like this one. Vega Wagon. I would get another Vega. They're coming out with a new one, but I would get the old classic. I know it was junk, but you know what? Today's cars, forget about it. You know what I'm saying? Police Charger. I like these boxes. Like I said, I wish I had those back. I used to get a haircut, and in Medina, I lived there for a couple of years, and also on the weekends, the long weekends, I would stay with my grandparents. Oh, the good old days. My birthday was in the summer, of course, June 28th. Hint, hint. I don't know if anybody's watching. 3220. This is a long one. Here's a Buick. But yeah, we'd go over there and swim. They had a heated pool. Sometimes you needed it at night, especially in June and July. Sometimes the weather would go down like this because the Hot Wheels surfboard. This should have been a gold or silver. Fine. I like that. But it's not. And Pictionary. Those were cool. And here's some new stuff. Knight Rider kit. I like this Toyota Land Cruiser 78. 78? Really? I gotta look that up. This is the keychain I found. And I found a Batmobile boat. How cool is that? Of course, I'm going to trade this off. Porsche, not porch. And here's another design, crazy art car. I don't like the wheels. She made rubber on these. Looks like plastic. And this is a cool one. 70 Chevy Camaro. So that's about it. I hope you enjoyed that little segment. It's not that little, but it's just a few I got loose. What's this one? It's stuck up here. another Indy car. Put those together. Cool. Now, Indy cars are a little bit more money than some of the NASCARs. And it depends on NASCAR too, how many they made. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Surf's up, hang loose, enjoy life.